Elon Musk has finally found an incredibly reasonably priced and sustainable home that is perfect for sustainable living. Considering Elon Musk's popularity, this appears to conflict with what one would expect from a multimillionaire. However, as you will see, Musk is a unique individual. In fact, he personally lives in a Tesla home that is even more affordable. Continue watching video and see if this residence is suitable for you or not and give comments. What do you think of this? Elon's bag has never been empty. Before Tesla became successful in making electric cars available for purchase by most people, they offered roadsters for an approximate price of $109,000. He then started a production line at his company in San Francisco to build a new model of car. But before we begin, first clear your mind with the tiny house movement. Currently, a unit is shortlisted for the residences because of their popularity. The tiny house movement supports modest, small housing. Small homes often range in size from 100 to 400 square feet. The majority of tiny homes are built on lawns, so they can be relocated easily. They can be used as vacation homes or vacation rentals, as a guest house, and are often used as permanent residences. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, is currently considering the opportunity of suspending his work on developing electric cars by focusing on a recent favorite project. One such initiative that might become the breakthrough in the real estate and housing industries is the creation of affordable houses. It is amazing how a human mind could think so big. We are all surprised now that a Tesla is traveling across Australia in a tiny apartment that is entirely run by renewable energy. Here are some things to consider if you're thinking of buying a Tesla tiny house. There are a few factors you should be aware of if you're interested in a tiny casita. Firstly, there is a unit listing for the dwellings at the moment. Secondly, only a few markets can buy the residences. I understand what you're thinking. Why are people interested in these tiny houses? Well, here is the answer. People are drawn to living in tiny houses for a variety of reasons. Some people want to live a smaller, simpler life. Others are drawn to tiny homes because of their affordable ownership costs and environmental friendliness. And some people simply find them to be pretty, beautiful, and cute. Furthermore, who doesn't want to live in such a cozy and unique home? The tiny house movement has received a lot of support for Elon Musk's buying of a boxable tiny house. That person chose to live simply in a modest location, even though they were fairly affluent and could buy any kind of home they wanted. Others may be encouraged to consider doing the same. Let's jump to the history of this tiny house of $15,000. In March and April, Tesla mentioned spending $2 billion on SolarCity. After that, it unveiled its latest sun-powered product, the electrical wall, leaving businessmen to wonder where he plans to use all of these sun panels. Musk created a $50,000 Lone Star in Boca Chica, Texas, so it's not the rich or lavish citizens you may think of from a billionaire. On Twitter, the state recounted his sudden action. Business insiders claim that when the Tesla CEO publicly announced that he wanted to simplify his living, he sold all 7 of his California residences in June and November, netting around $100 million. The report states that a sale of around $16 million was made. Their epic fall spending spree came to an end when they sold their 16,000 square foot property in Hillsborough, California, with 7 rooms and homeowners to customize the interior of the tiny house to their liking. But before you start packing your bags and heading to the nearest Tesla showroom, there are a few things to consider. First and foremost, the Tesla tiny house is only available in Australia at the moment, and it's not clear when it will be available in other countries. Additionally, the cost of shipping and importing the tiny house to your country may make it more expensive than the advertised $15,000 price tag. Furthermore, the Tesla tiny house is not designed to be a full-time residence for a family. It's more suited for temporary housing, such as a vacation home, guest house, or even as an office or studio. It has a small living area, a kitchenette, a bathroom, and a loft bedroom that can fit a queen-size mattress. So, if you're looking for a permanent residence, the Tesla tiny house may not be the best option for you. Lastly, I would say, the Tesla tiny house is a unique and innovative concept that showcases Tesla's commitment to sustainable living and affordable housing. It's a great option for those who are interested in tiny house living and want to reduce their carbon footprint. However, it's important to keep in mind that it's not a full-time residence and may not be available in your country yet. If you're interested in the Tesla tiny house, do your research and make sure it's the right fit for your needs before making a purchase.